Ja, wir können es zumindest versuchen, ne?
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Ja, natürlich.
Stop or I will shoot!
Das fand ich tatsächlich relativ einfach. Ich glaube, die einfachste Verfolgungsjagd auf diese Art und Weise, die wir hatten.
You're the same Reginald Varley. Detroit police have an outstanding warrant. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you. Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of this.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Wieso habe ich das Gefühl, dass dieser Fall noch nicht damit erledigt sein wird, dass wir die Typen alle abarbeiten hier?
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Na, wir besuchen den letzten Mann auf unserer Liste natürlich, Biggs. Was hast du denn gedacht, wo wir jetzt hinfahren? Ja, Suburban schon wieder. Oder Elysian Fields, besser
Are you
gesagt.
Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
Son of a bitch.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Ja, ich versuch's.
Get in close and stare him off the car.
Du hast aber auch kein gutes
I want
Auto.
to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear us coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody.
Ich bin dabei, ich bin dabei, ich bin dabei, ich bin dabei. Also ich versuch's.
I need to be closer, Phelps. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. I'll go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Das war doch ganz gut eben, oder?
Oh Christ! Why is this happening to me?
Ich finde, das war richtig gut gerade.
why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
So, dann geht's jetzt wahrscheinlich ab ins Verhörzimmer, oder?
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Ja, ich denke tatsächlich auch, dass es einer von den anderen ist. Oh, das hatte ich gehofft.
You're behind the wheel.
Ja, jetzt haben wir ja gerade keinen wirklichen Zeitdruck. Jetzt können wir ja in Ruhe erstmal dieses Street Crime hier abarbeiten.
Car 11 King responding. Go ahead, KGPL.
11 King, meet the officer, a hit-run felony at the intersection of 6th and Alvarado. Code 2.
Fahrerflucht. Okay. Accident prone.
Jesus Christ.
Notify the coroner's office.
It's not often you get them this easy. Driver left his car behind and hoofed it.
Any witnesses?
None of them saw the crash, but by the blood, I'd say the driver can't be too far.
Did anyone see where the driver went?
I saw a guy run up that alley.
Ja, dann gucken wir noch mal. Ich meine, jetzt einfach auf gut Glück loszustürmen, ist ja auch doof. Oh, das erinnert mich jetzt an unseren allerersten Fall damals in der Gasse. Da steht einer, aber ich halte es fast für wahrscheinlicher, dass der hier irgendwo ist, oder?
Just stay away from me, goddammit! I mean it! Get back!
Phelps, I think we need to take a look over here.
You goddamn bum!
All right, if you really want to dance.
Ich würde auch, ja, also so ist er nicht.
Come on, Dad!
So, nicht mal den Hut verloren dabei.
I only fell asleep for a second. I've never had any trouble like this before, officer. Never,
William
ever.
Shelton?
Oh, Christ. It's you. Look, you gotta believe me. I'm no criminal.
War das nicht diese Geschichte mit dem Autodealer-Ring da? Mit dieser strunzdummen Putte, die wir da in der Bank abgefangen haben und das? Ich bin mir nicht sicher. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, aber es gibt auch nicht so viele Möglichkeiten, welcher Fall das gewesen sein könnte. Gerade halt im Hinblick auch auf diese Verbindung zu
You can drive.
Verkehr. Ne?
All right. Where to?
Ja, zum Verhör.
Spencer's Root Beer is your producer.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands
I
of
have
others?
two suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Did you see his lovely
So,
wife and children in the paper?
Varley ist in
What
2,
a
ne?
rat. The nerve of some people.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
Chapman können wir gar nicht verhören, ne? Ist mir gerade bewusst geworden.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Na, das ist ein Schätzchen. Das ist ein richtiges Schätzchen. Okay.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Ach, Mensch, komm.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Instaheat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them.
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Das. Oh, gut.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Ja, das habe ich gedacht, dass er das fordert. Hier, damit natürlich.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Varley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Ich glaube, wir pushen ihn ganz langsam dahin, wo wir ihn haben wollen.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
Na, mit deiner Polizeiakte, du Vollidiot.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestos Water Heater Company.
Also quasi die gleichen Leute, für die du jetzt auch arbeitest, Junge.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
Ja, wir müssen erst nochmal mit dem anderen sprechen, ne?
I want to make comments. You know you made it.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Jo, mach ich auch.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again. I want to make homicide. You know you need it.
Hey, Varley.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Na, gucken wir mal.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Bullshit.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Wo ist es denn? Da.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Oh, Alter.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Das wäre dann... Hier.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Das sehe ich anders. Ich glaube, da steckt tatsächlich einiges dahinter.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an InstaHeat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Na, direkt in deinem Spind, du Flachpfeife.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
Danke.
We're done for now.
Das war alles, was ich hören musste.
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I want to make
Tja.
homicide. I mean, you know you've made it.
Ich glaube, da können wir tatsächlich the best of both worlds machen, ne?
Guy gave us away to tap. Say all's fair.
Ja, wir kriegen Ryan für die Brandstiftung dran.
Poor guy must be going crazy.
Und gleichzeitig geht Varley nach Detroit für die Mordanklage.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Ich glaube, für unseren ersten Tag war das eine relativ erfolgreiche Ermittlung in diesem 9. Dezember.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp by my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Ja. Aber wir haben uns ganz gut geschlagen, Partner. Auf ins Gefecht. Ja gut, so ein bisschen was an Fahrzeug an Sachschaden ist zusammengekommen. Aber was soll's? Matthew Ryan wird mit 4 Mordanklagen am Hals vor das Schwurgericht treten. Das will ich doch aber auch hoffen. Der miese kleine Scheißer. Und jetzt? Jetzt bin ich tatsächlich schon ausgesprochen gespannt auf unseren nächsten Fall.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.